On this episode, we got 2 days of rain in the forecast, but it's November 4th, so we gotta be out in the woods as much as we can. The heavy rain wasn't starting until later that morning, so we decided to go out and hunt until the rain got too bad. We find a buck locked down with the doe. And we also find a bunch of ducks, so be sure to stick around for that action too. Raining this morning, but me and Hayden were trying to decide if we want to go duck hunting or deer hunting, and we decided on deer hunting just because I figured I'd be ticked off if we're out deer hunting and we get pictures of a buck somewhere. So we're gonna go sit in the rain as long as we can. We got Hayden's camera. I'm just gonna leave it up to him as long as he wants to stay with that thing until he thinks it's gonna break. But if it starts raining too hard, we'll probably just cruise around. I'd imagine deer will be on their feet. It's just a matter if we can get eyes on them. But Hayden's been working on all new designs, so he wanted me to tell you guys about that, but I'm just gonna let him do it because he knows what he's talking about. So he's got some pretty cool stuff though. He's been showing me all the new designs that are coming out. I'm pretty excited about them.
First of all, I just want to say thanks to everyone who entered the giveaway we did last month and everyone who purchased merchandise. I've picked the winners, I've contacted everybody, and we'll probably announce those on our social media here soon. But like Jake was saying, we got a bunch of new t-shirts, a lot of other merchandise in our collection. You can find all our merchandise at thehuntingpublic.com. And again, we really appreciate your support. It's what keeps the wheels turning on a deer tour, and we couldn't do it without you guys. If you want to save 10% on your order too, you can use code Hayden, code Jake, really any of the guys. Any of the guys' first name, you can use their code on our website and it'll save you 10%. Kind of got a little competition going on to see who can have the most code entries on our website. So thanks again. We're gonna head out and hopefully have some luck this morning.
Today's gonna be pretty much just like it is right now. It seems like just a wash for the whole day. Hayden and I were thinking about going duck hunting, but then I'm like, if we get a picture on this camera, well, we're out duck hunting. I'm probably not gonna be too happy about that. So we came in here. It's just a super easy spot to jump out of when this rain really starts to get bad, which doesn't seem like it will be too long now. Probably going to use most of the day to edit, and if I get finished up, then these are really good conditions to get out and just cover a bunch of ground and scout around. There's some cameras that I want to check and move around and stuff, so hopefully we get time to do that today. It sounds like it's going to rain tomorrow though again, but after this it's going to start getting real good. I'd say it's been warm just like everybody else has probably been dealing with throughout the Midwest, or kind of seems like throughout the country, so this should really set things into motion, I would think. The only luck we've been having is getting close to where bucks are bedded, it seems like, and just calling them in. Other than that, I haven't seen anyone doing anything like natural in the last week of hunting here, so, and it's the first week of November. They should have them ramped up and ready to go. They've been sitting pretty tight, and I'd imagine they're getting pretty antsy. We'll sit here as long as we can until we feel like we're going to break this camera and then go get some work done. Two young bucks. Get the two beasts. Did you get yourself again? I don't think so. I wasn't even trying, apparently. If your knuckles aren't bleeding, you didn't try hard enough. To check for pressure and bucks. Last year on a day like this, Zach and I got out like 3 bucks.
Look at that rub. Oh God. That's gonna have some pressure in there, I'd say. Yeah. Buck looks like. Yeah, that's it. Let this car pass and stop. Looks like a younger buck, huh?
Yeah.
Acting like he sees other deer though. Let's go down there. Still there. Good place. Little guy's acting sus, as the kids are saying nowadays, Hayden. Is that what they're saying? I mean, look at him. Yeah, he's looking somewhere.
on top of the car and see. Big one right there. Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Probably should have stopped like that. I knew he was acting goofy, but I couldn't see the other one. Very nice one, eh?
How you going?
Looking like a wet dog.
I mean, I assume he's still in that stuff unless he crossed the road.
Yeah.
Didn't look like he was going to run very far, though.
He's just pestering him, boy.
He's just staring right at him, just like he was the other time.
Now I'm getting a little nerved, yeah. Just because I know he's in there still. I'm glad we got up and left.
Yeah.
This is going to be way more fun than sitting there in the rain. We're worried about breaking the camera and just weren't seeing much, and it's just a good morning to cruise around, cover some ground. Seems like if you're not seeing something during the rut, you just got to move your feet or move the wheels, and we didn't get far and spotted a younger buck, and he's just standing there looking. He wasn't even paying any attention to us, so we drove around, got closer to him, and I shouldn't have even stopped as long as I did, but I was like, he seems like he's looking at something. And then sure enough, nice buck stood up, locked down with the doe, and he just pushed her up into this cover here. We came around, and that little buck still satellite, and he was looking right up into where we last saw him, so we're guessing they're still in there, and they're probably going to be until another buck comes in and they get a big chase going on, or we spook them, or we kill them.
Those are the options.
We're gonna get up there and try for it, though. Probably gonna be real aggressive, though, just because it's gonna be monsoon in here pretty soon.
The monsoon is coming soon.
Yeah, we're gonna get up there close to where he's at and probably just start getting ignorant on the call. Sound like we're another buck, because he ran that other buck off immediately when he saw him before. So let's go try for it. Just go straight for him. We're 70 yards from the other corner of that right now. I'd say if we get into these trees and call, we'll be 40 yards from him.
There's a better chance of him moving to us in those woods.
Yeah, so we can make much more noise. Just go right through those trees there. I'm just gonna crawl. Jays are going like they're still in there.
This would work. Sounds like you stood there right.
Backside of this tree. You stay on the backside of that one.
Backside of it.
I think so. Just lean around as little as you can, I'd say. Hear him? Drop. You see him? He's right there.
I don't yet.
To the right.
Yep.
Try not to. You ever get in a buck fight?
Oh my god! What a... Oh my god.
On the front of these stones.
Yeah. Immediately.
He's just going back. God, dude. 15 minutes?
Yeah. Just as soon as we got into the woods, you could just hear him grunting, and he was just coming.
He heard us probably come up here, even just. I think oh my gosh, dude. It's crazy. I wish you guys could smell it. It's like elk. I got all tangled up in those trees, but it's like he's coming into a decoy. He was so convinced like the noise maybe even just helped. I had to like lean out. And that's when he stopped and looked at us, but he was 12 yards. Hey, you're my good luck charm.
Dude, yeah. Warb leaves and I film you, and then we kill bucks.
Yeah, that's the combination that we need. Warb goes out of town the day after you usually kill something. He's down right there.
Yeah, that was so awesome.
Yeah, I've never fired one up that much.
No.
It's like he's guarding that doe over there. So he's just pacing back and forth. And I probably could have done that earlier, but I was trying to just play it out. I just didn't want to like throw everything at him right away. I was thinking about snort wheezing, and I got these rattling antlers. Like, at some point I was maybe going to use those if it started to rain. But he didn't really want to budge, and then I started shaking that branch around. And I had been breaking branches and shaking them. But then he got over there where I think he could see the movement of it, and I think that might have been what sold him. Because all of a sudden, the next time I peeked around that tree, he's just coming in. And both Hayden and I, we don't have much cover. Just had these 2 pin oaks, but we just got on the back side of them.
11.
I just stayed like this. He was behind all that junk to your left. And then he got me open. I just leaned out, and that's when he stopped. I'd get around this branch right in front of me here. You gave me plenty of time. Put him down quick.
Yeah.
Split brow action.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Wait, look at how stained his tarsus are. Black. That was cool.
That was so cool.
Fronto puts him down quick. Beautiful buck. Heck yeah, dude. That's cool.
That's so cool.
I was feeling like kind of like an idiot after we saw that buck and he got up. But like sometimes when you get him up like that and there's other bucks in the mix, they'll just, I mean, who knows how far they're gonna go, but he just got her in this where it was a little thicker. He was bedded down where you couldn't see him, but then when we stopped, I got out and stood up, but I should have known just the way that buck was acting. He was in the same spot as he was 5 minutes before that, just looking down there like he was looking at another deer, and I think I even maybe said that. And I mean, I guess it's good we got him uncomfortable and got him up because it worked out, and he just got into this thicket here, and we could call at him a lot easier from right here too, where he can't see us near as well. If he's out in that open grass field, we'd have been sitting on this edge. He'd have been wanting to see something, I think, so yeah. I guess it worked out.
Clearly was the right spot.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to read other deer, especially this time of year. It's like he totally gave this thing away.
Yeah.
Like we were parked up there and he wasn't paying no mind to us, and you know he heard us pull up there and stop. And then granted it was a younger buck, but even like if they hear a vehicle stop, they're gonna look at you, but he has his mind on these guys. That's a cool buck. I like that. I like that. I wonder if the arrow passed through him. And where it came out, if it did. Oh, there it is right there.
Oh yeah, careful.
Yeah, that'll put him down fast when you clean him out like that. We don't know the exact quote, but we were just making up all of our own versions of the Fred Bear quote, or of the 10 Commandments.
Rain is not an excuse to stay home, it's a reason to go. Yeah. I don't know if that's correct, but I think it's something along those lines.
Old Fred knew what he's talking about.
Because it's like conditions like this too. It's like, how fast do we get in there within probably 40-50 yards of this thing without him having any idea?
A couple minutes.
Just using those conditions.
And we just got a perfect little break in the rain where we didn't have to worry about the camera. Because like if it wasn't for the camera, we were saying like we would hunt all day in this stuff. Like if it was pouring, we would probably hunt.
Great conditions for just sneaking around still hunting. You could at the very least learn a bunch just from covering a bunch of ground scouting today, and you're probably gonna walk up on a bunch of deer. Let's go, ready to ball. 1, 2, 3. Come on, bud. Yep. Got him. Yeah. Like that. There's that old boy. Woo. No foul. Get him ball. Got one. Gonna try to jumpsuit some ducks, and then at last light or towards last light find them. I guess they might be flying already. But we're gonna try to get on a hunt in the morning, see what else we can learn in the meantime. Just try to be present out there, see what kind of meats we can gather. We got some inner loin and heart to cook up when we get back. Why not throw some duck in there, you know?
That's right. Have a mixed bag.
Good day to be a duck, they say. Lockdown spots. Ducks trying to get them where other deer can't get that wind. What do we got?
We found some ducks.
Greenheads? Because you know how I am.
Can't quite tell.
I only shoot greenheads.
There's a good old wad of them though.
Yeah, maybe 200 or so. Probably less than that, but I mean, a guy can dream, and maybe they're not all there yet. Get in there and set in the morning.
Are you sure they weren't white and all flew together?
They were dogs.
Okay. Hank, come here.
Just a big flock of coots.
He's been feeling sick the past couple of days, but he was all right grabbing those wood ducks yesterday. It's gonna be a good stick wind going that way.
Yeah.
Want to just put them up past us here?
Yeah, when we hunted here in the past, just like, it seems like at first light, it seems like a lot come in here, and then they'll get, blast them off or whatever, and then after that, they just kind of come back as like pairs or, 4 or 5 at a time, and then we'll just,
Seems like it's gonna be a good morning. Hayden and I cruised around last night, and was it last year when you guys came in here?
Yeah, we hunted here a couple times last year.
Saw these ducks with, I don't remember who I was with, but we were after deer at that point, so I sent these guys a pin. They came in and just smashed them. Seems like it might be another morning like that. Got them flying all around. You guys good at calling?
Don't have to when they do that. No, I'm not very good. Power's okay.
Hank's like, give me a chance. 1 minute. 16. Ready?
Eric, are you shooting?
Eric's deaf. Eric, are you shooting?
First.
Alright, we gotta kill this next one, Jake, even if it's a loner.
This one, the diving. Don't know where it went.
Oh, we didn't get skunk close.
One came in, one left.
And then I'll shoot these ones.
One fell down right over there. Okay, I'll take him back there.
That's a nice teal call.
Straight up. Straight up.
I was gonna throw a rock up.
I'll take him out back.
Good boy.
Heel. Heel. Thank you.
The Jakes are killing the Drakes.
Here, Hank.
Actually, I think you got both these here. I didn't.
Are you
I
sure?
didn't shoot that left one.
Oh, okay.
I maimed this one on the first one, so I was swinging and he got back up. So I swung back to him and then I took a poke at the ones in there finally.
Yeah, good boy. That was nice, wasn't it?
You got them both that time.
I don't think so.
Hey,
I didn't shoot the
Jake
left
did.
one.
Huh?
I think Jake did.
Yeah, you shot the one on the water, and then
Yeah.
Jake shot, and then you
Okay,
shot
I
again,
get
and that one
that.
fell on the bank. I mean, if we had a college trap coach, we'd probably have all four.
I haven't hit many to this point, so I'm not going to say anything.
You're sounding good on that, too. Oh, nah, they're a ways away. Oh, turned them, Jake.
They copped.
I'm serious.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I don't see them.
Right above the trees right here.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to keep looking.
Was it raining? Oh, no, that's him walking.
It was raining.
Oh! Did it go through or did it get stuck? It went all the way through.
It was sticking out of his backhand. But like 3/4 arrow was sticking out of his backhand.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Hit his heart, both lungs, liver, and stomach.
No.
Cleaned him right out.
That's a nice deer.
Yeah, it was nice one.
He got a couple studs off of him. When he come walking in, he looked like he just had a tank of a neck and body.
Oh, so he took off?
Yeah.
He took off and we could just smell him.
Oh, really?
Like, he was just so fired up.
People wonder what we do with the deer that we shoot. We're going through them pretty quick.
Yeah.
We've had wild game for the last, how many meals would you guess, Hayden?
All of them since we started killing deer, pretty much. Last night we had deer heart. I made them into tacos, and Jake just saved them in a little bowl. And just pretty much every time I cook venison, I just cook mushrooms and onions and then mix in the venison. Just keep it pretty simple. Right now, this is the first meal we're eating today, and we're gonna have the tenderloins from Jake's buck yesterday with some mushrooms and onions again, and then just pour some eggs over them. We were planning on having them for breakfast, and it's 4 o'clock now, so we just figured we'd stick with it. And then tonight, we shot some ducks this morning, so tonight we're gonna have some ducks and then some of Jake's doe, just steak, I think, so. Lots of wild game. It's delicious. Good for you. Good tasting.
I'm not gonna be hungry after this. Might be eating real late tonight,
Yeah. Or just might be marinating until tomorrow.
which is okay too.
That's about half of it.
Looks like to me.
Good job, Hayden.
That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. We've had a pretty fun last 2 days here. It's not too often we get to get out and duck hunt. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want to see more of it, let us know. I'll be out with Aaron in the morning. He's got a bow tag here still. Ted's been on him in Kansas. And then we got a pretty cool series from Minnesota coming to you guys next. Zach and Keith been up there and they got into the buck. So, and Hayden wanted to remind you guys about all the new shirts we got on the website. You can check them out there. And remember to use the code Jake, right?
That's right. Or Hayden, or any of the other guys. We're trying to have a little competition this
Nah, use Jake. Use Jake.
Nah, you can use anybody. Warb is the only one it's not his first name. His is Warb, but everyone else it's their first name. So you can get more.
Do it. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate you buying the merch, and we appreciate you watching. See you on the next one.